and welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen, and it's time for me to remake my detox bars. Every time I make them, I sell out. They're just wonderful, and they're really cool looking because of two ingredients that I use. One is activated charcoal, and the other one is Bentonite Clay. This is an all-natural bar, and I use aloe vera juice for the liquid portion. I will be scenting and using essential oils of tea tree and rosemary in this bar for their wonderful benefits, and I wrote down some notes here on why I chose those. Rosemary is an antifungal, antibacterial, antiseptic, and it's good for problem skin. And tea tree is wound healing, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, and it's just a great essential oil. So those two will be paired together in this detox bar. Activated charcoal. It helps with oily skin. It's a toxin puller. It's a skin tightener. Activated charcoal is fantastic. Bentonite clay, let me write down here, is, I have my notes and I don't have my readers on. It's toxin pulling. It binds with bacteria and toxins to pull impurities out, is what bentonite clay does. It's wonderful for a soaking bath also, but it's going in this soap. It's full of vitamins and minerals. It soothes irritation, skin irritation, and it says that it can reduce redness. I'm going to tweak the recipe on this a little, just to add another element. I will be using unrefined hemp seed oil for a portion of my oils. It just brings a richness to this detox bar, and hemp seed oil is very great topically. It's really good for your skin. So those are some of the cast of characters in my detox bars. We'll get everything pulled together and get my hair pulled back, and let's make some soap. Ready to move on. I've got all my wonderful oils and butters, and the hemp seed oil is in here, and I have organic colloidal oats. That's what's going on in here. And then over here is my aloe vera solution that before I added the lye and just into the aloe vera, I dissolved a tablespoon of cane sugar, and that helps with lathering. I had so many people who have been really helpful in giving me tips on that, and the key is to add the sugar before the lye, and it dissolves really nice in the liquid, and then you add your lye. So that's what's in here with the tussa silk fibers and some sodium lactate. And I'm going to blend this together just a little to get emulsion, then we'll split off, and I have my essential oils measured here, and I will add those at the last because they can accelerate trace. And I want to show you what I got for the top here. This is just some rock salt that I spritzed with rubbing alcohol and put a little of the activated charcoal over the top. I thought that would be pretty, kind of a detoxy, salt. And then I also have some pink rock salt that I'm going to add. So that'll be my little toppers for decoration on this. Just to make it pretty, just because it's a hearty, working hard detox bar doesn't mean it can't be beautiful. So let's go ahead and add our aloe vera lye solution here. I really like that essential oil combination. It's very medicinal smelling, but I like it. It just smells good for you, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to pulse this and stir to get emulsion. Not really blending the whole time, just pulsing and then blending. All right, we got emulsion there. That was pretty quick, right? Set that off. And now I have my little polypropylene pitchers, and there's a link down below for these. I love them, and they have the measurements on the side so I can kind of eyeball. I want relatively even. I want half of this activated charcoal, half of it to be the bentonite clay. So let's see how that gets us. And that is right about even. And that'll make it easier for me when I pour the essential oils in here and split them off. So let's go ahead and do the activated charcoal in here. I'm going for about a nice 2 tablespoons. So this is a teaspoon. If it's nice and rounded, it's close. So it's about 2 tablespoons. And again with the bentonite clay here, we'll do that. And bentonite clay can speed up trace as well as activated charcoal because it absorbs what it gets onto, and so it can just grab onto the molecules. So that's why I just want to work really careful. I'm going to hand stir this, and once I'm sure that the clay and the charcoal are blended in well, we'll go ahead and add the essential oils at that point. All right, and now I'm going to try to pour half and half. So let's see what I got. There. There we go. That's very close. I think I'll just do sort of a drop swirl and maybe run a hanger through, just because I love those swirls. I think hanger swirls are probably my favorite. I know it looks very fluid now. I've made this soap several times and I always fall for it. It's like, oh, it's super fluid, and then I would over blend, and when it decides to go, it goes quick. The next afternoon, and let's get this Detox bars out of the mold. They smell very medicinally and good today, and I did steam the top to get the shine on there, so let's get them out and see how we're doing. Into these and see how the swirls came out. And again, I have the loaf on its side so that the salt won't create drag marks down, or at least not too bad, hopefully. Let's see. Ooh, those are kind of pretty. Random but cool.